Starts off with a tattoo, two to be exact. One of them was the rooster. This is the story from last night. Family secrets, agents. Because I didn't even realize that the home that I was raised in was exactly what that was. My great-grandmother, again, she worked in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. She worked alongside Junior Roosevelt. And she would travel in this Manhattan Project. And she was associated with a certain group of people that kept things quiet. Okay. I don't know a whole lot about this because, as I said in a video before, my grandmother never really spoke too much about it. No matter what we asked, the only thing she would ever say was, the reason I got the clearance that I got was because I kept my mouth shut and I didn't ask any questions. Which, by the way, happened to be one of the breakthroughs in our findings moving forward. So my great-grandfather had two tattoos that kind of unraveled everything. One of them was a rooster, which is not uncommon. I don't know if they still do it now, but back then wasn't uncommon because the rooster was a superstition for Navy men. If the ship sank, the crates with the roosters and the chickens or whatever would float in the water. So they would get rooster tattoos. It was the two hands shaking in the sunset that done it. Now that unraveled a completely different mystery, right? Like Scooby-Doo. Well, we followed that trail, and what we found out wasn't exactly the greatest thing, but it wasn't the worst either. So those trips that we were going into naval avionics, my grandfather and I, and he was just walking in and doing electrostatic painting. As a child, that's exactly what I thought he was doing. But as an adult, I realized that my grandfather at 80-something years old was not doing electrostatic painting. And then to find out when I get older, because I've worked in places like that before, you don't just get to walk in any area you want in those buildings. So we're adding all this stuff up. My own mother, my grandmother, my own grandmother doesn't even know now. Well, she passed away a few months ago, but even then she didn't know that there was a possibility that my biological great-grandfather was actually the man who we thought was my grandmother's husband, my great-grandfather. If you guys ain't following this, you're going to have to go to the video to watch before this. So my great-grandfather, Lonnie, may have been either the one that was supposed to protect my grandmother after where she worked at, and that tattoo was a significant bond between my biological great-grandfather and the man that raised me, as to say, I will take care of your wife and family when you're gone. Or two, he was my biological great-grandfather in hiding, because we have the Purple Heart, we have the wallet, we know his name, we know where he came from. My grandmother, it's her father, but he's not to be found anywhere, like 0 places. So it took us on a long journey, and what we found out, again, wasn't the greatest, because we really found out nothing other than what I'm telling you now. But the upside is that they always loved us. They took great care of us, and generations of families. And they went to their grave with whatever secret they had. Whatever it is, I love them, and I'm done digging for it, is what I'm trying to say. But listen, you guys follow me, because I've got some great stories here. I'm going to tell you one right now. My mom's last name is Scruggs. That's right. You know anything about the last name Scruggs? Well, follow me and you'll find out.